relationships.
So okay, what do you consider a toxic relationship?
Anything with some sort of, I guess, like mental or even physical abuse. I don't know, just anything with someone just trying to bring you down, I guess, or trying to compete with you, or not wanting you to do or be better than what they think they are or what they're doing or whatever. I think all that is toxic. People who can't have conversations with one another, who aren't honest with each other, people who cheat, like that's all toxic.
That is.
Yeah.
And when we talk about relationship, we're talking about relationship in general, right?
Yeah.
It can be a relationship with a man and a woman, a relationship with, friendship and everything else.
It can apply to everything. Yeah,
exactly. Because there's some toxic friends that are out there. There's even toxic family members.
Yeah.
Like, it's not only conduced into a relationship because, like, there's family members that like to see you down. Or I never experienced that, but I'm saying, like, there's people that you be like, dang, that's your family, and they're really doing you like that.
Yeah.
And you just feel bad because you be like, you would think, like, your family is, like, your ride or die. Like, they want to see you win. But there's family out there that don't.
Yeah. When it comes, like, to the family or anyone, actually, once you find out someone is toxic, it's better to know. It's better to know so that way moving forward, you know what to do. And with family, it's just one of those things where you know how they are and then you just accept it, but you distance yourself. Yeah. At least with relationships, once you know the type of person they are, you just, you out. you leave. You know what I mean? Like you go there and I go here kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, with family, it is difficult, especially if it's, if it's, like, distant, like, if it's, like, someone not within your immediate family, then, yeah. When it is your immediate family, you have to understand, like, we are all individual beings at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just have to do what you have to do, and, you live your own life. You end up starting your own family either way, and you just know, like, you protect your own from your other family. Yeah. It's sad, but, yeah, sometimes that is the case. And it's better to know and acknowledge and to learn from the past in order to not repeat it again in the future.
I mean, it's definitely it's not something you can control.
Yeah.
As a person, how others feel about you, how others, treat you and react to a situation that involves you. You have no control over that. And I always tell people, I don't control how you feel about me, what you feel, like all of that, I cannot control it.
Those are your feelings.
Yes, like what I control is what I'm going to take control of. And that's me, walking away from something that brings no good to me, my happiness, and whatever it is that I'm going to surround myself with.
It takes, like, I would say this, sometimes ladies, even men even are going through this, but we as a people, we need to realize, like, this is not healthy. Because there's a point where, you're so in love with I'm speaking of relationship right now. Well, you're so in love that you're not realizing that what this person is doing is toxic, and you're forgiving and you're forgiving and you're forgiving to the point where you're draining yourself. You're losing yourself in that process, that when you finally decide to break that chain and leave out of that, you're going to be scarred. You're going to see, like, later on in the process of healing, you'll be like, wow, why did I accept this? Why did I accept this person telling me, oh, that is just a friend and this and that, coming home late, telling you, don't do this, don't, like, okay, you're telling them your dreams. And then for them to just shut you out of your dreams and tell you, yeah, you ain't gonna do that, ain't nobody wanna do this, ain't nobody wanna that. And you'd be like, you're supposed to be my number one fan, like, stuff like that. And you're not realizing, but you love that person, and that person don't have good intention for you. In friendships, people don't want to see you win. Friends be like, I don't want her to be better than me. I want to keep her down.
But let me say this, because no one taught us that as you get older in life, and I'm just going to make this as clear as possible, people want to see you on their level or below their level. That's the two places you're going to get. The only people genuinely that wants to see you above them are your parents. I mean,
That's
9 out of 10. I'm telling you, like you, yes, and sometimes people you meet out there do support you more than the ones in your corner.
Yeah.
Your mother and fathers are the first two people that want to see you do more than what they have done in their life.
Yes, I agree.
Do I make myself clear? Yeah. But sometimes I get it, because it's like, okay, we're together, as friends or whatever the case is, and this person's doing this person's doing that. We can motivate one another, but because you choose not to do something doesn't mean that you don't support the next person, or you listening in their face. You're like, oh yeah, girl, da da da, and then when she leaves, you don't have good intention. So sometimes I'll say, keep certain things to yourself.
Move in silence.
Thank you.
That's how you have to do. Move in silence.
That is
cousin
big.
Cousin next, biatch is planning against you. Because you could be telling your friend, like, oh yeah, I'm about to do this.
Yes.
And then she'd be like, oh, okay, that's nice. But then in her head, she's like, I hope she don't make it. I hope she don't make it. I don't want her better than me.
Girl, it's true. Like, when I'm telling you, like, move in silence should be our... I have said so many goals for this 2020.
Girl, you better have it go down.
You gotta be a brand new woman.
Exactly.
Real,
But that's
like,
a blessing, though.
2020, I'm just all about positive movement, okay? Like, let us support one another. Let us encourage one another. And, move in silent, do what you need to do to get yourself where you need to be at. And keep your heads up,
This is what y'all need to do. Excuse me.
Okay.
This is what you need to do to people. You be like, just keep quiet, and then be like, bam, I just won $1 million. Just look at my mansion. Just like that. Just process. You quiet. You don't tell them the process you went through, the blood and sweat, and then just be like, shabam, I lost 100 pounds.
Yes.
That's what I would do.
Yes. Yes.
I just feel like that's the best move.
It is.
It is, yeah.
And I'm taking that with me.
Oh, and you get, like, you have a relationship, you don't tell nobody, and then, bam, marriage pictures.
Okay.
He done put a ring on it, honey. That's my life right now. Sometimes you just have to keep to yourself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Keep to yourself. Grow as a person within yourself. Learn yourself. You know what I mean? And then, just start doing great things. And the people who are meant to be in your life, they will be. They will be there. They will support you. And the older you get too, you learn and you pick up on vibes. Like, you feel the energy. You feel it. Someone could be like, yeah, I'm proud of you. And you just be like, oh, thanks. But you just like, you know.
You know.
Like, that did not come from a good place.
You know, for
like,
real.
She's a hater.
You just be like, okay, thanks, sis. We ain't never gonna, You know.
But have you ever had this feeling when you tell somebody something?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then after everything goes right, and then as soon as you tell that person, you be like, the shit just goes straight down the drain. And you be like, and then you be like, okay, maybe, but then it just continuously happen. You be like, all right, I'm not gonna tell nobody no more, because I feel like it don't work out when I tell people.
Yeah.
Like, have that ever?
I'm learning that the hard way. Like, I always been a low key type of person. That's me all day, every day. But I got to certain place in my life where I'm like, okay, you know what? When you're low key, when you're this way, people call you all such a thing, things that you're not, but people are gonna say it.
Who cares?
And you start to open up a little more. Bam, and you're like, you know what? This is why I have always been this way. But I'm still gonna keep a smile on my face, and I guess keep certain things, like you said,
Yeah.
until it happens. Because, when God is doing things for us, He do not take a microphone and, okay, public service announcement. I need everybody down there on earth to keep quiet because I'm about to bless Mikili Yama. No, He don't do that.
Exactly.
So He comes to you and you own it. So I feel like certain things, just communicate with God, pray about it, and let it happen.
Yeah.
That's the best way to go about it. 'Cause we don't want no haters up in here.
No.
Yeah. Sometimes, you just gotta make it seem like nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's going on with you? Nothing. Same old, just work.
Same old.
Just life.
Girl, I've been sleeping.
Yeah. Same
Ooh,
old.
I like that.
I turned, halfway through the night. I got up and used the restroom. Went back to sleep. Like yeah.
For real.
Got a little thirsty,
Yeah.
I had to go to work.
Yeah.
Like, be like bro man from the fifth floor on Martin. Just be like, I'm bro man from the food. I just want to make me a sandwich.
For real, that is so true.
Yeah, because it's just like, being young and naive, you not realize, you be like, oh my God, guess what? This and this, I want to do this and this. And then you're telling them, they're like, no.
Yeah.
But when you keep quiet and you be like, all right, I'm moving, I'm being tactical, and you do it, and then finally you just be like, do my shabam, it's going to work.
Yeah.
It works out. Yeah.
That is going to stick with me, you guys. I learned so much from you. Did I ever tell you guys that?
No.
I do.
Same here.
I do.
Yeah.
I learned so much from you guys, and I really appreciate you guys.
Aww.
And I do have other friends and close people in my life that I learn a lot from every day. And I'm a very quiet learner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it might looks like I'm not taking anything with me, but I do. I do. And sometimes, God brings people in your life where you don't understand, but they meant well, and you can see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like crazy how on our live show, watch our episodes on YouTube at Afro Podcast. So my thing is like when we all met, we met by birth, but it's just like how we all just have this whole thing happen is just by God's grace, like because it's like this needed to happen.
Yeah.
And for me, this is therapeutic. Like
For me too.
You too?
Yeah. I look forward to coming here.
Yes.
Like, it's crazy.
Same.
I do. Like, it's just so positive for me. It's at a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Because
it's genuine.
Yes.
It's real.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're kind of like sharing a piece of us to you guys. And for everybody that supported, thank you guys, because, we couldn't do it without you guys. But for us to sit here and give us a piece of ourselves, hopefully, like, we're helping somebody out there with
that is the goal. Yeah,
Mhm.
ultimately.
Yeah, I mean,
And that is why everything we do on here is from the heart, because we do understand that, it could be somebody out there who's going through something,
Exactly.
and that can learn or take something from here.
exactly. And get your mental health in check too, because that's what we like. Once you get out of a toxic relationship, get your mental health in check before you go into another relationship, or you just a peace of mind,
Yes.
because you don't need that.
Yes. And 2020, ladies, please let us try hard to support one another. It's so much more important because, we all know man is an island, and we all need somebody one way or the other. So it don't matter who's doing something. If you come across it and it's something positive, promote, support, look out.
Yeah.
So if you're doing something tomorrow, they can do the same.
Exactly. Support. So guys, this concludes our episode. So we appreciate you guys subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing.
Please feel free to leave a question, anything you would like to know that we can bring to you. Do.
Down below.